This is the practice range, and they did a neat thing with the bags. They built PVC tube holders for them. It's a smart idea. I'd have to say this place is really nice. And as you can see here, they had a service window to the kitchen, so you went up, ordered your food there instead of having to go inside. I like that. I'm on target 3. Deer uphill. I'm at the white stake, which is usually for hunters, and it's 21 yards away. The blue stake, which you can see up there, they sort of combine traditional and kids. Don't blame them. So far, there's only 3 traditional shooters. Nice course so far. All the first shots were uphill. Something I need work at. And they haven't been open for a while because they're clearing out all the dead trees. And you can see it's really open behind me now. So there's nothing to put my gorilla pad on. So I'm going to take my shot and give you a picture. Good shot. You know what I'm doing? I'm not shooting from traditional, it just feels too close. But I'm not shooting from the hunters. I'm just finding a distance where I go, okay, this looks like a good shot, and I'll take it. So going up, give you a picture. Target 7, and every single one has been uphill. It's working on an access road, and so far all the targets to the left, everyone's an in-out. You know, if you go to these courses and you see a lot of deer, just an indicator that it's a hunter's course. Not good or bad, but it just tells you it's a hunter course. So if you see a lot of deer in the beginning, there's probably going to be a lot of deer throughout the course. And if you're a hunter, most people hunt deer, that's fun for them. Here we go, I got one. Here's my stake right here. About a 15, 16 yard shot. Take it, see how I do. Not bad. My bow's making a lot of noise. You know, and it doesn't bother me. I'm not out hunting, but it's shooting really well, so I'm not going to mess with it. Let's go up and take a picture. Oh, you know, don't want to curse myself, but I'm shooting really well. And that one went right where I'm looking. Normally I'm a 5-point, 8-point shooter, you know, with the occasional 10 and the rare 12. Out of the 8 targets so far today, I put 5 in the 10, so that means you know what's going to happen now. I'm going to just drop downhill. But I'm having fun. This is a nice course. You know, it's nothing hard. This is a target archer's course. Everything's wide open, but it's all right. And it is about to rain. It's 75 degrees, and it's so humid, the sweat's just pouring off of me. So I'm going to get wet shooting, or I'm going to get wet shooting in the rain. So it doesn't really matter. As long as I keep shooting like that, bring it on. All right, let's go take a picture. While shooting the course, I kept seeing these little jugs with like a yellow liquid in them. You know, and I had a pretty good idea what they were. I thought they were vinegar, and I think they were using them to put them on the targets to keep the bears from mauling them and doing things to them. But you know, like any human, I had to find out. But I was afraid it was something like deer urine or something that just stink really bad and make me gag. So I finally opened it up, and yeah, it was vinegar. Little low. Dang deer hid in a swamp. Now I gotta go walk through the mud, get my arrow. Here I am at target 10, and so far this is the coolest shot. Yeah, it's open, but it's a sneaky downhill. It drops down and goes out, and I'm at the farthest stake. And let's see how far of a shot this is. I get out my rangefinder. 47 yards. I'm telling you, some of these shots for the compound guys, these are some long distance shots. 47 yards on one of those doll sheep or whatever they're called, doll deer, whatever. Pronghorn, there you go. So I'm going to move up, take my shot, see how we do. In 3D archery, there's two types of targets, in, out, and a walkthrough. And right here is an in, out. And these guys did a great job. As you can see on the ground, you go in, you shoot, come back out. That's what they mean by in, out. So I'll show you. We're going to walk down where I got to go. All right, so just follow me. All right. There's my target, a javelina. Here's my stake. I'm going to go take my shot, give my arrow, and then I walk back out. And that's how easy it is. So let me go set up my camera, we'll take my shot, we'll get my arrow, and I'll show you the rest. Alright, took my shot, did a beautiful shot, very happy with it. I shot about 20, is it exactly 20 yards. So once you take your shot, everybody's done shooting. You walk down, there it is. You just come, grab your arrow, and you walk. So once you get to your target, you got your arrow, make sure you get your bow, all you do is walk back out. When you see an in-out target, you know, a lot of them, it's usually a good signal of like a competition course, a target archery course. And there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people use them because they're a lot easier for people to follow. Just like here. I walk back out. You can see I can't miss the access road. And all I do is I walk down to the next target. So in-outs are a great way for newbies to learn it. Walkthroughs can be confusing. So that's an in-out target in 3D archery. Here I am, target 12. And out in the open, way down there, is a turkey. Now he's a big old tom. Let's see what distance he is. I'm back by the farthest stake. 42-yard shot. Now here's the deal. I can go back at least another 10, 15 if I so desire. So if you like long range shots, this is the perfect place. Although, which will zoom in, if you do miss, well, you're going to be searching for that arrow. I'm going to take my shot and give you a picture. Hopefully I don't hit the little bird. Target 13, there's a beaver. He's 30 yards away from the farthest stake. There he is. Guess he's taking a break, mowing down that tree. Nowhere to set my camera up, so I'm going to take my shot and show you a picture. Now that was a fun shot. There's a little bump in the hill. So the terrain goes up and then down that terrain variation. It's cool. You know, that's a good hunting shot. It's like you snuck up on them. You know, you popped over that little ground, you seen them, and you took your shot at them. I hit pretty much where I'm looking. You know, this is my normal bow. This is probably a 68 or 69 bend piercing Colt. The one I normally use is 46 pounds. This one is 39. And just those few pounds allows me to relax more and not have to stress to hold it. You know, I really like this bow. It's a little loud, like I said earlier, but this thing shoots great. And I'm only going to use it for the 3D courses, and I'm having a ball with it. So let's go take my picture and show you what I did. Target 15, you know, a lot of uphills, few terrain variations, and then every so often they throw in the downhill. I'm at the green stake, which is 35 yards, and mine's down there. Looks like a 20-yard shot. As you can see, there's nothing to put my camera on, so I'm going to take my shot and show you a photo. Target 16, see that? There's the stake on the stump. Then I'll slowly turn. And down there is a gator downhill. There you go, nice distance. One thing I noticed, is as you can see the trail, every single target has been to the left of the trail today, off to the left-hand side. And the other thing, it is so quiet out here. You don't even hear many birds. You hear a couple now, but my last target, there wasn't a single sound. It might be the big storm coming, you know, they're all hiding, but it is so quiet out here. It's awesome. I'm standing in the last one. It's 34 yards. Then, as I turn this big old log here, I've seen the plates. And on these, it says, sit here. So this is going to be a sitting down shot. I'm going to try to film this. I don't shoot like that too often. There's mine down on that log. Set my camera up. Let's see how bad I do. Not bad. This is only like third time I ever shot sitting down. You know, it doesn't really change. It's all about the upper body. All right, go take a picture. Not bad, 24 yards. Shot a little left. That was good. You know, I like this bow. I just love Ben Pearson Colt bows. They're my favorite. Too bad the guy went out of business like back in the 80s. But I got 5 of them, just in case. Okay, took my shots. First one, not bad, just clipped the 8. Second one, not as good. I put it in the insert. Well, the reason I'm filming is something did not like this bear. Somebody tore him all up. Those ain't arrow marks. Arrow marks don't go up and down. Those are claw marks. Somebody was clawing. You can see right in there, look, somebody's clawing at this thing. All down in there. Yeah. Poor little guy, he gets beat up out in the woods. This is a good anti-bullying program. I'm going to try that again if you don't mind. Not much better. The first one, I just didn't set up right, didn't feel right. Second one, I don't know. Eh. Two turkeys in a row. They must know I hate turkeys. About a 20-yard shot. Went a little wide. That's alright, because you know I hate turkeys. But the cool part of this is behind me, you can go back another 30, at least 30 yards. So if it's 20 for me, back 30, you can do a 50-yard shot on that turkey. So does ours. And if you're a real stud, I'm telling you, there's this gap between the trees. It's at least 50 yards back. So you can do a 70, 80-yard shot on a turkey if you're a stud. Not a stud. All right, let me go take my picture and show you how I did. After target 22, you're going to walk up a hill. You know, get you a little breather. Also get you a little out of breath. I don't care how good a shape you are, walking up hills always gets you slightly out of breath. Hit target 23. You can see him up there. There's a bear. Now, I'll walk over to the green stake. That's the farthest. And there he is. It is 42 yards. Now, if you're a stud and you're adventurous, you can go back another 15 yards easy. So that would make it a 57 to 60 yard shot on a standing bear. It's not bad. As you can see, there's my white stake. This is all open terrain in here since they, they harvested the wood. So it's all open. There's nothing to put my camera on, so I'll take my shot and I'll show you a picture. Target 24, and as you can see, this is a cool one. I'm at the green stake. It is 31 yards away. Uphill, on a log, at an angle with nothing behind him is a mountain lion. You know, if you're into that challenging long distance shot, I'm going to turn around. There's the trail. And that is directly facing back from mine. So you can move back. There's a tree back there before the ground really drops off hard. Another 29 yards. So that can be a 31 plus 29. That is a 60-yard shot. All right, let's see how we do. Woohoo! Not the best shot, but I was overcompensating. But I still hit him. Here we are, target 25. I'm at the green stake, the farthest. There's a skunk 27 yards away, and he's a pretty tough one to get to. You got to thread those two trees. There he is. Now, you can see the terrain because of the cutting they did. There's not much growth. There's nothing for me to put my camera on. So I'm just going to take my shot and I'll take a picture for you. Okay, I'm almost done. There's one more target. It's a moving one, but that's out in the open. I won't have anything to film. So, you know, my basic impressions of this is all in-outs. There wasn't a single walkthrough. You know, nothing wrong with that, but that's great. This is really good for those families or beginners or people that just don't want to worry about looking for targets. Just walk down the trail. Every single target today has been to the left. And I would have to say at least a third of all the shots are up hills. This is very open terrain. It's still wooded, but it's not, you know, no undergrowth is what I'm trying to say. Well marked, easy to follow, and I had fun. You know, I started out awesome, and by the mid-20s, I could tell I was getting a little mentally tired. And for me, I found the biggest problem that I have is this finger right here. When I pull back, and if I relax this finger, which for some reason I just naturally do, my arrows shoot low every time. So I have to keep good focus and discipline in keeping that baby in. And when I do, I shoot really well. You know, it's only 75, and you can see I'm covered in sweat just from the humidity. There's really no air blowing or anything. Good course. I had fun. I mean, this is a really nice course and a lot of uphill shots, which I like. So if you get a chance and you're in the area, come on out to Neighbors Rod and Gun Club. I think you'll enjoy this one. It was a good basic course. Thanks for watching, and have a beautiful day.